Good morning, as Traveling Robert would say. Right now, we're just waiting for the bus driver. All right, we just touched down in Georgetown. Where's that sign? Let me get that sign right now. Yes, yes, we're here. We're going to explore a little bit. I'm gonna find a bathroom and probably some Wi-Fi. And yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so we were walking through the residential area for a bit. I kind of found a convenience store location thingy. We're going to find out probably later if there's Wi-Fi there. However, I just wanted to stop and show you this lovely monument. Um, yeah, shout out to anyone who is Catholic out there. Actually, I'm not too sure like what this is. Let's find out. Let's find out. What is this about? I think yeah, there's like a little situation oh, okay, so this is like a memorial monument kind of thing. Okay. Well, yeah, rest in peace to whoever we lost. Yeah, let's explore a little more. So, we got another nice angle from here. I also want to share this lovely little river situation. It's quite charming. I'm contemplating if I should cross the bridge though. Let's see. Woo. Okay, so we just crossed the bridge and I want to give you a little bit of a view right now. I can't really tell because it's kind of dark, but can you see that? Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Definitely need to walk down here for sure. It's just breathtaking. Like, I can't resist. Just look at that. We're saying hello to the Canadian geese family, naturally, because we're relatives, technically speaking. And you know what? I'm feeling seduced by this lovely river, and I'm going to enjoy it. So let's do this. So I kind of deceived myself thinking that there was going to be a long, winding trail, parallel to the river, but here we are at the Williams Bridge. Um, yeah, it's a rehabilitation site, which is quite nice. And yeah, I think I saw like a tissue fly out of my bag. I'm just gonna check that nothing is affected in my bag. Okay, so apparently the very strong breeze that paper on my bag, it was actually the garbage from my breakfast. But yeah, here we are in the baseball park. It is quite lovely here, and the sun is back. Yeah, I honestly want to explore some more. Honestly, it's only been like barely a few hours here, and I feel so refreshed. Whew, we are back in the Lighthouse Diary, outdoors edition once again. So, before we continue, I just want to, I guess, kind of self congratulate myself that for the first time in my life, I'm using my own bike lock. Funny enough, this bike was actually supposed to be mine. Um, yeah, I was trying to pedal before. The seat was too tall because it just ended up being my dad's bike. He used it more often, and I guess it's just kind of adjusted to his posture and that kind of thing. I think he likes to kind of lean forward. Um, but yeah, he lowered the seat for me, but I found my legs were kind of cramped. So I think I need to bring the seat up like an inch or two or something like that. Um, yeah, and I noticed that when I try to ride like with my back straight, it's kind of hard to do so because like there's this huge gap between like the the top of my torso and my hands. Yeah, it's like I'm really stretched out, but then like I have to lean forward, and yeah, it's a weird position to be in. I can't quite explain it. And then meanwhile, like as I'm leaning over, I'm still crunching my abs because I'm crunching my legs. So I'm just like, okay, I think I need to use my mom's bike because I can keep my posture the right way. You know what I mean? Because yeah, it's close enough to the ground for my feet to reach, but then at the same time, you know, there isn't like this huge gap between my my torso and the handle, so I think I'm just gonna pump the tires of my mom's bike, and then yeah, and use the lock on that one instead. So yeah, this is my new friend. I just tested it at um, the other park that's closest to my house. So yeah, that was basically the plan for today. Mission accomplished. I can use the key. This thing actually works, and yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm very surprised. It's one of those Dollarama things where you think like, is it the real thing, or is it just like, does it look like the real thing? But then when you actually use it, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I would consider that a success. And speaking of successes, oh my gosh, it was that trip in Georgetown. I really loved doing that. Um, and I think I've experienced enough solo travel and selfish travel where I wouldn't necessarily vlog, but I would kind of take pictures just for me to remember. Yeah, I just wasn't ready to showcase, I guess you could say, my adventures at the time. I don't know if I want to get too deep into it, but yeah, basically, I just didn't want you to see me in that state. But yeah, when we went to Georgetown together, you and I was just like, you know what, I'm in such a good mood. I'm actually going on a daycation for the right reason. So I'm just like, you know what, let's just, what do you call it? Relish it. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's just been such a while since I've done a day trip where I'm actually, in a good mood. For the good portion of 2020, I should say, before the restrictions and things of that nature. I was actually, using Go Transit to get out of town just to console myself. And I'm just really glad that I'm not really in that space anymore. I'm not gonna lie, there's still healing to be done. I still get triggered, but I really do feel that um, you're witnessing like the latter part of the healing. And yeah, I'm just really excited to just have fun with you. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, this whole experience where I felt like I had little to no care in the world. My main concern during this trip was, I just want to share it with you. And I'm already excited about the next one. I'm already planning for, uh, so I'm recording this on the 23rd. So it's a Monday. It is Victoria Day here in Canada. And yeah, basically, I'm planning to do the upcoming Saturday from when I'm recording this. So I don't know where it's gonna be, um, but yeah, I'm excited to go on another adventure with you. Because I'm thinking to myself, I really want to take advantage of this really pleasant weather before it gets too muggy. And yeah, and I know that we kind of talked about like, oh yeah, I missed traveling and that kind of thing. And so was I. I was missing out too. I was missing it so much, even though, my runaway episodes, like they may not have been super popping next to other adventures in the Lighthouse Diary, but nevertheless, I do think it's an experience that we all need. So I'm just like, screw it. It was fun doing it in Georgetown. We don't know exactly where it's going to happen next, but I know for sure it's going to be somewhere that I haven't already been selfishly, uh, or you know what I mean. Uh, so yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that we were still able to have that daycation, even though there was hail and lightning and pouring rain that I thought was going to turn into a flood. My friend who lives in the Durham region, so not in the main like Toronto part of the GTA and stuff like that. It was crazy because the thing was, I was literally just thinking about him um, while we were in Georgetown, right? And then he's the one who texts me asking me if I'm okay. And when I came home, my mom was just telling me, like, it was actually so much worse in Durham. And I'm wondering to myself, like, if anything, I should be the one asking you if you're okay. So I thought that was I thought that was so funny, timing wise. So I just answered him back. I let him know, yeah, I thought for a second there was going to be a flood. And then I just asked him, yeah, was there hail over there too? So yeah, I'm just waiting for a reply. Um, but yeah, my mom was showing me how there was a tree that snapped in half in the backyard. And I'm like, wow, we were so blessed that it didn't hit our roof. Because when we were still new to the house, I think one of the bigger trees landed on our roof. I don't know how our roof survived. I really don't know, but that was that was something. Um, Remind me to show you how the tree looks in the backyard because wow, we were very blessed during that mini storm. It was, oh my goodness. So yeah, that's a little bit of a review situation. 2 days after we went to Georgetown, that was the 21st of May. Um, I'm excited for the next one. I don't know about you. So I'll see you in the next Lighthouse Diary entry outdoors edition. Um, Remember this lip gloss? I haven't been wearing this in a long time because it just felt like glue, but yeah, I put it on paper to see if I can paint with it. It's just like, nah, it's just meant to be a cosmetic, not paint. So.